Alright, today what we're doing is we're shooting a video about the Sony 50mm f1.8, and we're doing it at a rock climbing competition. So I'll put up some photos of what I've shot with it, having to shoot a lot of it with the lens down, with it reaching way overhead to be able to get a shot because the crowd is real thick around the wall. And so because of that, I'm using the 50mm, and I'm just going to crop out some decent shots out of it because I really can't get in close, and the light in here is really dim. So I'm running wide open on it, got like 1000 ISO, so it's already compromised. But I'm getting some pretty interesting images. So let's do more and let's see what we can get with it. So, as you saw, I had pretty poor lighting conditions, but the little 50mm f1.8 Sony lens works really well. Isn't heavy, it's mostly plastic. It's fairly economically priced. It's only like, I think brand new at Best Buy, it's like about $150. Comes with a lens hood. I mean, that's brand new. You probably get them cheaper than that on eBay. Has a manual focus ring. You can go to electronic manual mode and focus with it. It seems to be pretty spot on with autofocus. I just used it in autofocus, but it's 1.8 aperture. It does allow in a lot of light. So that's my fastest Sony lens. That's why I used it yesterday. It's actually a good little piece of kit to have in your camera bag. I don't carry it with me everywhere I go. I get it out if I need it, mainly for shooting in low light. That's about the only reason I use it, because of the fast aperture. A lot of people don't recommend shooting with a 50. Even though all of those people that'll tell you not to shoot with a 50 have one. You'll see photographers talking about how they never ever use 50mm, but they always seem to have one around somewhere. That's because it works. It's a great general purpose lens. There's nothing wrong with having a 50mm lens in your bag. It takes great pictures. You can use it for portraiture. I mean, I've used it for all sorts of photography. It works great for everything you do except for specialized photography. I mean, it's not good for macro because it's just a regular lens, but you know, it's a great lens and it works fine. So if you have an opportunity to pick one up cheap, grab one, stick it in the bag. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, then hit subscribe, especially if you like the kind of reviews I do, which is basically, you know, I'm going to use the equipment and I'm not going to worry so much about a spec sheet or a scientific analysis on a test chart. I'm going to shoot pictures with it and I'm going to see how they look, you know. So if you enjoyed that, like I said, hit subscribe and you'll get more of it. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. You know, let me know in the comments what you did and didn't like. We'll go from there. Thank you very much. We'll see y'all soon.